True story. A woman has herpes, doesn't feel great about it, so she starts taking herbal medicine, does a detox, makes changes to her diet. She discovers that stress plays a major role as well, so she adopts some stress management techniques. It all works. Outbreaks are fewer, shorter, less severe. She feels better. But then she starts feeling resentful that she has to keep up with these things. Even though she's admittedly happier, she stops her herbs, practices, and diet. What follows is exactly what you'd expect: stress, toxin overload, and the return of severe and frequent outbreaks. What do you think happened? Why did she stop? A lot of people say they have a hard time being consistent. They can commit for a time, but then, just like this person in the story, they fall off, find themselves at the bottom of the same mountain. We can all relate. One of my intentions with my work is to help people see when they're in this pattern, to recognize the wobble, the back and forth, and to catch yourself before you sabotage your progress. On the health journey, we spend a lot of time in the discovery phase. We try different practices, diets, routes, routines to figure out what works for me. I failed at vegetarianism 3 times, and not because I can't cook or don't love vegetables, but because I learned that my health deteriorates when I eliminate meat. I don't need a lot of meat, but accepting that I need some based on my constitution brought me so much peace around food, in addition to actually feeling better. At some point, hopefully, we find the things that support us and help us feel optimal. I love yoga, nature walks, loud music in the car. I meditate, pull cards every day. With my Capricorn moon, it's easy to contain emotion, and it's also really important for me to make steady progress towards my goals. I set aside time at night to process the day and what I feel. I may journal, sit in silence, read, do EFT tapping, and my days are filled with work that I love. So when you're aware of the practices that support your well-being, then the question changes. Everyone has requirements. We don't all have to do the same things, but we all have to do the things that specifically support our well-being, our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health. Tammy is fiery. She needs to move her body vigorously. Niles needs the spaciousness to daydream. You have to discover your rules. And when you do, will you commit? Enter the wobble. Follow your rules and feel better inside and out. Stop following your rules, feel worse. It's not always easy, but it's simple. Discipline doesn't mean constant or rigid. Your commitment to yourself has to reflect your capacity in the season you're in. You can't do all things all the time. Nobody's asking that of you. The capacity you have in a season caring for a newborn is very different than a season when you're coming up for a promotion at work and you want to give it your all. Stressors are ever present and precisely why you need your practices. When you're in the wobble, try to allow the memory of what happens to you when you fall off of your practices encourage you to keep going. Life is your teacher. So here's an experiment. Conduct your own 7-day challenge. Meditate, eat a salad, drink herbal infusions, a 30-minute walk, stick to a bedtime, journal, declare anything. Choose something you think will be beneficial but not extreme. Don't do a detox. And do it daily for the next 7 days. Then stop. The following week, do not do the practice at all. And reflect on the difference. The results are the difference in how you feel. So pay attention.